What is up, Tetrisexers? I just went for a little walk to the grocery store to get some food, and I'm gonna eat it, and I thought I'd do a little mukbang for you guys. So I got to the grocery store, it's like 8:30 at night, and I was really craving sushi, so I walked over, and they only had one roll. I thought it was all empty, and I was so sad. They had one roll. It was a spicy California roll, which I don't know if I really like, but I really wanted sushi, so I bought it. And then I gravitated over to the bakery section, and I found this slice of cake for $1.60. And I was really excited about because I've had it before, and it's super yummy. And I'm definitely not going to finish all of this because I find like less than one of these fills me up, but that's fine because if I have like half this and then half the cake, then I can have the other half of the sushi and the other half of the cake tomorrow. Life is so amazing. My mom told me to be careful because it's, as you can see, it's about to start raining, but hopefully I have enough time to film this. I don't know how long it'll go on for, but I just thought it would be fun. Oh, sorry guys, bear with me. I'm not gonna edit anything out because I don't have the time for that. I just don't feel like it, to be honest. Anyways, so you can hear the mic opening, so you can hear my mukbang. That's my thing, guys. I love the Slushy Noobs, but all their mukbangs are just them talking and eating, but you don't hear the eating sounds, which to me, I don't know, maybe I'm uneducated, but I think a mukbang is where you, like, it's the ASMR of the eating sound. And so when you don't get that, I'm not sure it's a mukbang. When you're just talking in a crowded Costco with Lil Huddy, I'm not sure it's a mukbang. Peace and love. Soy sauce. Sorry, I can't show you any more of the food because the camera will fall over, but I'm so excited. It is Saturday, May 30th, I believe. It's definitely a Saturday. I think it's the 30th. Last weekend of May. Very exciting. Just over a week before I leave for my trip. Still don't know if I have to go into work Monday. I'm going in anyways because my friend's doing a PhD defense. And I told him I'd be there for that. He's from my old lab, from the Pilgrim lab. And I think he's been in the program for like 6 or 7 years. But so it's really exciting for him, and his presentation is from like 9 to 10, which is usually our meeting starts at 9:30, but my boss emailed on Friday and said, oh, can we push it back to 11:30? So that's perfect. I can make the defense. Okay. I'm not gonna do a close-up because I'm scared I'll drop it on the freaking, wait, I will, and I'll yum. Independent Grocers spicy California roll, yum. That is really yum. I'm not sure how that's gonna turn out with the mic, I guess. I guess it kind of is a mukbang. And so if you hate food noises, then sorry in advance. So my day today, I woke up, chatted with Matt a little bit. He's in China, so time zones worked out. We had a little talk. Then I went back to bed for a little bit. Then I watched an episode or two of 30 Rock while I just did a bunch of work today for like the trip, picking out hostels. It was like something I really enjoy doing, but it's a lot of work. So I had to do that today. I had to think about the ones where we wanted to go. And so I got 2 cities down, 1 city down, and then 1 city it's hard because like they all just look so good. So I'm like, okay, out of the 8, how do you pick which one is the best? I don't know. But it's tough because doing that, like I'm just on my computer all day and I'm like in my bed on my computer. I'm just staring at a screen all day, and then of course like I'm on my phone. I deleted Instagram, but I still have TikTok because I have a bunch of videos saved on there for things to do in Vietnam and Thailand that I want to sort through. But of course, you know, like I get distracted easily, and then you waste 10 minutes, but you waste 10 minutes like 5 times or something. Like, that sucks. And it's just like the strain on my eyes more than anything. I was like, and it feels like I didn't get a lot done because of the because I didn't actually select any hostels. It was just like, oh, these ones could be nice, I guess. I don't know. And I guess I did fold my laundry, but it's like, I just feel like I didn't do much. So, and that was crazy because, like, Matt and I talked, and then he goes to sleep, and then he wakes up and we talk. And I'm like, yeah, I feel like I've done nothing all day. But it's true. When I woke up, there was like nothing to eat. So my grandma had knee surgery on Monday. My other grandma on my dad's side had knee surgery in March, but my grandma on my mom's side had knee surgery on Monday. And it did not, the knee surgery itself went well, but she like isn't responding to like any of the pain meds they put her on. Like they put her on like Oxycontin, she didn't respond. They put her on Dilaudid, like she didn't respond, like she just felt the pain. And nothing but morphine worked. And she has like really bad vertigo, so everything makes her nauseous. So my mom's been staying with her, and like Neil's been visiting them and stuff, and so like all like the household chores get pushed to the side because they're the ones who do the grocery shopping because I live with my parents. So there like hasn't been a lot because I went down for like lunch / breakfast today because I slept in, and there was like nothing to eat. I was like, oh my gosh, there's actually nothing. Like I couldn't even make a sandwich because there was no meat. But then I was like, oh, I can do like cream cheese bagel with cucumbers. That'll be good. And then I go in the pantry, there's no bagels, and they're in the freezer, but I've taken them out to thaw. But I'm starving, so we have like frozen gyozas, so I just heat those up and eat them for breakfast. But at that moment, I'm like, okay, there's not going to be anything for dinner. Oh no, I saw a sticky note that said we were going to have BLTs for dinner. But then later on, Neil texted, I'm going out, he and Mom were going out for dinner. So I was like, hey, I'm on my own. I really want sushi. And in like the grocery store, I don't know why I thought it was like an hour's walk away from my house. We'll get into this later. I've got a bunch of things I want to talk about. But I don't know why I thought it was like an hour's walk away. It's like 20 minutes. It's not bad at all. So I resolved, I was like, okay, I'm going to walk to the grocery store and get some sushi for dinner. And then even in the afternoon, so before I walked over, I went downstairs and I just like checked out the pantry, and Neil had gone to get groceries, so it was replenished, but still, sushi was on my mind. The thing I haven't mentioned yet is that before I went to get sushi, I was like, I should have margarita. So I did, because I'm 23 years old and I can do whatever I want. I sat on my computer all day, and then at like 7 p.m. I was like, not even, yeah, was it like 7? I was like, I'm hungry. But I was like, obviously the walk is awesome. I'm not sure, like, I could walk sober. I could, like, I don't know. Every time I drink alcohol, I'm worried that somebody's going to accuse me of being an alcoholic. I don't know. That scares me. Because as far as I know, I'm not. But I'm like, oh, having a drink? Thin ice, girl. Thin ice. But, yeah. So I had a margarita. Because I was like, it would be fun to take a little walk and be a little tipsy and eat some sushi. I just think that would be fun. So I had a margarita, and I did some puzzles. I did like some Sudoku and some crosswords. My mom's got like bought the family like a big like New York Times puzzles book, and it's been super fun. I really like doing it like just on the deck. It's a nice break from being on the computer and like doing something all day, because it's like when I relax, like, yeah, sometimes I want to watch TV, but like if I don't want to watch TV, if I don't want to be looking at something, usually like my other go-to would be like reading or cross stitch, but like that's kind of, cross stitch takes a little bit to set up, I find. I just hate separating my threads and cutting them and finding where I'm at and all that stuff. And the pattern I'm working on right now is so stupid. There's just like so many color changes, it annoys me. But the puzzles are nice. You just open them up and you do them, and it's nice to do that on the back deck and chill out. So I did that. I had a margarita, and then I walked over and I got sushi, and my life is freaking awesome, guys. And this is not that spicy. And I got really confused because of like, I don't want to move the camera again because, guys, it took a while. But like, okay, I'm just gonna Oh wait, no, because I can't even move it around. Okay, wait, hold on. So like this one right here, like basically I forgot that what was in a California roll because I just saw like all this imitation crap, but I forgot there is cucumber. There's just a very small amount. Anyway, the last bite I had just had a little crunch, so I had forgotten about that. Look at the background, it's so beautiful. Oh. Yeah, it's interesting. It's like this little park within the city, like just behind all the houses that you can walk through. And it's really interesting. They've got like one of those signs that's like don't walk off the path because biodiversity. Guys, while I agree with that, I also disagree. Because I get really disappointed when I walk past a park and I see no little like foot trails that are there because like kids are playing in the park, right? That's like the best thing ever. And this one does. On the outside I didn't see it, but then I walked back through the middle on my way back and I saw them. It made me so happy. Because like when I was a kid, I loved playing in the park. And playing like in the park, like you go in and you explore and you find like barbed wire and you're like, oh my gosh, the mafia's out to get us. And then you build a fort and then 30 minutes later somebody destroys the fort and then 2 days later you go back and you make the fort again. Like so awesome. And that was my favorite part of like being a kid, or one of my, like that was something I loved doing as a kid. Now that I'm not a kid, I'm like, I have to preserve that and make that happen for the kids that come after me. It's just so awesome. I feel like the clouds aren't even moving. It's crazy. I'm hungrier than I thought. I'm gonna eat more of this than I thought. Well, I might break open the cake though and have a little bit of that too. And the other reason, I don't know why I thought it was an hour's walk to get there, because it's so over there's like a complex of shops. Like it's got a grocery store, it's near the Costco, near like the Indian food place, like Tandoori Fusion when we went to get food there. And it's by the Tim's I used to work at in high school. I worked there for 3 years, 2 years like part-time often, and then 1 year I worked there for 8 months, I guess, during my first year of university. I worked 8 hours every Saturday, and that was it. And it sucked. It was okay. But yeah, I used to, because I worked there from summer of grade 10 through the first year of uni, and then quit when I got my first like uni job at the recycling council for the summer. And then didn't have to work. I worked a little bit with the recycling council through second year, but after that, very likely did not have to work throughout the year. So all of grade 11, yeah, because I would have biked to work a lot. I would have biked to work for like 1 year basically, like the summer and the fall, and in the winter my mom drove me, and then the spring and the summer again until I got my first car. So basically what I'm saying is I biked here a lot, and it was like 10 or 15 minutes, so I don't know why I thought walking would be forever. But it was weird walking through it. It was like, I was like, oh yeah, like just thinking about working there and like growing up and being older and not working there anymore. And then I was like, what would I do if I went to work there again for some reason? Because I didn't mind like the routineness of it. I liked working, you could work 6 to 2 and be on coffee. And that was literally, I was always on, you're on front when you're training, and then they often put me on like the window, which is fine because I think lots of the full-timers like coffee. And then people with more seniority tend to like coffee, I think, because you don't have to interact with any customers. You just like show up and there's just a screen that says like, this order is 3 cream, 2 sugar, this order is regular, this order is double, and you just do it. It's like a video game, and like the time flies, and it's so easy, and I love that. The one I hated the most, not hated, I don't know. Front counter was fine, but it felt like you were disconnected because everybody was working in a drive-thru. I don't know, the worst one might have been sandwiches, because I was bad at it. Because you have to make, like sandwiches just take so long to make. The wraps, I guess, like, because everything has to grill, mostly. Like your wraps all have to grill for 15 seconds, and then your melts have to grill for a minute. So it just takes so long, so it's really stressful, because the whole point of drive-thru is you're trying to get everybody out as fast as possible. And like mark your, like, the franchise keeps track of your times, like your drive-through times, and if they're not out of there fast enough, like, your store gets written up. So as the sandwich person, I felt like I was often holding people back because I guess I must have done it for like a while before I left, but I never got very good at it, so I was always holding people up and it was really stressful. Yeah, but that's where, like, if you're ever at a drive-through and they give you your stuff, you should pull away immediately. And you can pull into the parking lot if you have to, like, get sorted out, but to sit there and get sorted out adds to their drive-through times, which is, like, how they measure success, I guess, sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit of the cake and then I'll come back to the sushi. I don't expect anybody to watch this. I don't know. I like watching, like, slushy noobs and stuff is nice. I like watching YouTube to, like, have it on in the background while I'm working. So that's kind of the purpose of this. If you're sitting here, if you're, like, doing nothing and watching this, that's crazy. You're my best friend. You're a real Tetris sexer. Okay. I'm so excited. Okay. Yeah, but it was discounted. That's why I picked it up. Because I was like, oh, I don't know. It was like the way my body gravitated over there to the bakery section. And then I just saw the 160. I was like, okay, yeah, we're sold. We're sold. It's 8:30, so there's not a lot to eat. Like I said, there was no sushi. So interesting. Having a family breakfast tomorrow. Don't know if I'm going to go to church because we're having a family breakfast. Then I'd have to go to the 8 a.m. service, and that would be early. We'll see. Wow. I'm going to have some of this. I'm going to be so disappointed. I hope this is the one I'm thinking of because the icing's good. Yeah, it is. Some stores, I feel like it's like Save-On, Safeway, Sobeys, for sure, Sobeys, have really bad icing, at least for their cupcakes. Because I used to get their cupcakes for my birthday, and they tasted, like, awful. Like plastic almost. But yeah, this is good. Oh, it's so good. This is awesome. Best night ever. Would be better if I was with you guys, though. There comes the airplane. Life is for the living. So true. So true. There's a lot of icing on this, though. It's kind of crazy. I keep getting, like I said, deleted Instagram. TikTok's still on there because I've been meaning to go through saved videos, but I don't. I just scroll through my For You page, and then I get more videos about Thailand and Vietnam to save. But I also get a lot of mukbangs. I love those videos. I love those videos. I love a good crunch. The Chili's triple dipper mozzarella sticks cheese pull. What other ones? I've been seeing like these cookies that are crazy. I'm like I see them. I'm like they just look. It's like 6 of them. And I'm like, that would be so sugar filled to eat. But like just the texture alone, I'm like, I could take like, I'd probably eat the whole thing because it's delicious and why not? But it's like I just need like a bite of that to see what like the texture is, you know? Oh, I love it. I was thinking that because I keep getting ones and I'm not sure how I feel about these. It's not always cake. It's like chocolate. I just have like a million chocolate things. So it'll be like brownies, cake, cookies, and like frosting and stuff like that. And they always take their cake and they dip it in a bowl of milk. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I guess like maybe because then like it's like really moist and so like the sound's better. Because I don't mind the sound it makes, but I'm like I just don't know. if I'd be doing that with my cake, but it's not my cake, it's theirs, so it's fine. Yummy. Yummy, guys. I'm blue. Still hungry, but I can't decide. I'm not going to be able to finish all of this. I save the cake for tomorrow and finish the sushi though, because I'm pretty hungry. So I haven't really eaten since my late breakfast. Lunch. And I locked in on the computer. Make this girl happy and filled with a joie de vivre. Computer, it's already done? Computer, it's already been fulfilled? What the heck? And the bugs aren't even that bad, knock on wood. They like kind of around me when I was walking when I sat down, but don't feel too bad. Ooh, I don't know what time it is. I'm not stopping the video, so just I feel like there's more dark clouds now. Oh well. Oh yeah, but if I could get rid of one of these containers, there's a trash can over there, and then I only have to walk home with one container, that would be good. Like there's a movie I've been watching a lot of 30 Rock lately. Guys, it's so freaking good. If you haven't watched, it's on Netflix now. If not, pirate it, I think. Hold on, sorry. Sorry, I don't have tissues, so I'm going to be sniffling for a little bit. My mom hates that, but... Sorry. My Flixster.to went down like a month or two ago, and I checked it for like maybe 2 weeks later and it still wasn't up. I don't know what's up with that. I've been using, I think it's like watchseries.bar, but it's nice because it's kind of like Netflix, so it like recognizes, I guess, my IP address or my Chrome profile or something, but it's like when I watch a show, then I can close the tab, you can come back, it remembers which episode you finished, which I like that. That's nice. But we have Netflix, so I've been watching 30 Rock on there. I was watching MASH for a long time. It's really weird. I like these waves like of like shows. I'm like, I just gotta watch all of this. Like for a while it was Star Trek, which I can't stop thinking. I'm like, I need to watch more of it. It's just that the format's longer, right? Like it's the 40-minute episodes, and it's like actually like it's substance. It's something I want to watch, which I find usually when I'm putting TV on, like I'm putting it on in the background, which is where like the shorter sitcom 30-minute episodes, MASH and 30 Rock come in hand, because I can put that on and do whatever and it doesn't really matter, and I zone in and I zone out, but they're like episodic, so it's like fine. Whereas like the Star Trek has like the longer storylines. I guess like you can watch each episode independently, but it's like I actually care about what's happening. I actually want to know what's happening because there's stakes there. I guess there's stakes in like MASH a little bit. I mean, all shows, of course, but MASH is, if you haven't seen it already, you should. It's pretty silly. I think it was last night I was watching 30 Rock and they referenced MASH in it. I was like, I get that. It stands for Mobile Army Surgical Hospital. It's a show from the 70s set in the Korean War, but it aired at the same time as the Vietnam War. And yeah, it's about a bunch of like doctors who operate on like kind of the front lines, I guess, like pretty close to them at least, and it's really interesting, and it's got a lot of good. It's also like actually super liberal and left leaning, which is very refreshing for something of its time, because you kind of have like they have plot lines within the first couple, sorry, it doesn't matter, like 10 episodes or so, like one of the main characters, because it's all like, right, like it's all like white guys in Vietnam, and there are a lot of jokes at the expense of women. Not expensive, like it's always like, she's so hot, I'm gonna kiss her, she's so hot, I'm gonna kiss her, and I'm gonna cheat on my wife, or I'm gonna kiss this woman. So you gotta look past that, but like very topical on like there's a character who's like the antagonist, who's like, oh, this hurt guy, this like I don't know, this 26-year-old who's like fighting the war in Vietnam and he's hurting in our hospital. I learned he's gay, so let's have him dishonorably discharged. And then of course like the main characters are like, you're stupid, work a way around it. Or like they introduce people like on the topic like homosexuality, transsexuality, slurs like against Asian people, like Koreans, because it's the Korean War. Yep. Sorry, I mix up because it aired at the time of the Vietnam, during the Korean War. But like just like, whoa, good to know where the show lies, you know? I don't know, because I'm not trying to watch a pro-war propaganda. I think I'm only on like season 3, but from what I understand, like season 1 to 3 is like fairly like comedic, and then after that it's still a comedy, but it's very much turns into like an anti-war, not like propaganda, but like the whole idea of it is like, this is why war sucks, and this is why war is bad, and this is why we should treat other humans with empathy. That's a message I can get behind. Yum. Whoops. And it's funny. It's not like there's a 70s humor of the whole joke is like, how many women can we sleep with and how can we cheat on our wives? Comes up quite a bit. And there's like one female character who's consistent through the whole thing. It's like you have other ones that like pop up, but oftentimes there is a love interest. But besides that, it's pretty good. And then yeah, 30 Rock is what I'm watching now. It's really funny. It makes me want to go back and watch, I don't know, is it like early, it must be early 2000s, not like 2010s, SNL, because it's based on Tina Fey. I don't know. It's written by Tina Fey, I'm pretty sure she stars in it, and it's about her time at SNL. I'm pretty sure as the head writer. She was on, I think she was on SNL. I guess I can't picture a sketch. I can only picture Amy Poehler. But like there was a period of time where it's like Amy Poehler, Kristen Wiig, Jason Sudeikis, Bill, guy who plays Barry. I don't know why I can't remember his name. Or the older Finn Wolfhard in It, whatever that kid's name was. Bill Hader. It's like, maybe she was head writer during that time, because I feel like that time was really good, and she's credited as like SNL was in a 90s slump, I guess, where it wasn't very good, and then she became head writer and like turned it around. Seth Meyers was on it too. He did like during Weekend Update, that sort of period of SNL. Tracy Morgan, who's in 30 Rock, and plays Tracy Jordan, who's really funny. But it's a show about that period of time, produced by Lorne Michaels. Alec Baldwin plays like the head of whatever. It's a really good show. It's really funny. I'm on like season 3 because it's the sort of thing where I put it on in the background and then you spend however long cleaning or cooking or falling asleep, or like I don't know how many episodes I've actually sat and watched, but it's really funny. I think it has like the highest. People also compare it. People compare it to Arrested Development a lot online, I've seen, which I don't know. I've started Arrested Development like 3 or 4 times and I just can't get through it, and I know I would love it so much, but it's like something just does not stick about it for me, which is crazy because I love Michael Cera and Jason Bateman are in it, and then I know from the clips I've seen, I don't know the mother's actor, but Lucille, she's great. Like just the character and lots of the jokes I've seen from the clips are all very good, but I just can't get into it. Maybe it's because like Michael Cera has a crush on his cousin or something, but I think it's kind of slow to start. Maybe that's it. Because I think it's maybe it's dry, I guess. I don't know, I haven't seen it. But It and 30 Rock are kind of like, people both point to them as being very smart writing, very like quick, where you can rewatch it and see jokes like you missed on the first time. And I think 30 Rock has like the highest like jokes per minute amount of jokes per minute out of a lot of these sitcoms, so it's really good. I recommend it. Okay, I've got one left. It is getting kind of dark, so I think I'll eat this. I don't know, the cake's good, but I should probably start walking home, so maybe I'll just have some when I get home. Or maybe I'll have it as I walk, because I'm crazy like that. Anyways, I love Tetra Sex, love my friends. Can't wait to see you guys, can't wait to hang out in Emma's cabin, can't wait for everybody to move back to Edmonton. Can't wait to hang out all the freaking time, guys. Summer of fun, and then fall of fun, and then winter of fun, and then summer of fun. And then Catherine's back, and then it's fall of fun again, and then winter fun again, and then spring of fun again, and then summer fun again. Yeah, I've got a 5-year plan. Year of fun part 2, year of fun part 3, year of fun part 4, year of fun part 5. Boom. And then rinse and repeat, baby. Okay, here's the last one. You can actually see, you can see the cucumber in this one. It's like the only piece of cucumber you can see in any of them. Yum. So yummy. I love it so much. I can do that more. I think I'm gonna do that more when I live on my own. Like just make videos while I eat, because I love to talk. And then it's like, oh, you can have dinner with me and find out what I was thinking about when I had my dinner with me. What? How did this go on? What? See, it's attached to freaking Mobius strip. What? This must have been wrong then. This must have been, I must have screwed it up. I was on the microscope this week. I was on the microscope twice this week. On Thursday it went great, and on Tuesday it went horribly. It went so bad. Because, yeah, sorry guys, I gotta rant about this real quick. There's like 8 steps to turn the microscope on, and there's instructions. It's basically flip the switch, flip the switch, flip the switch. And then when we were like doing it, I couldn't see anything. How this microscope works is it like shoots lasers at the cells, and the cells have been transfected with like fluorescence. So then the fluorescence is excited, and then it emits fluorescence, and you can see it. And it wasn't emitting anything, and I couldn't see anything. So I like turned the whole microscope off. And as I turned it off, I realized whoever had turned it off before me didn't turn it off right, because one of the switches had been left on. So when I went to turn the switch on, I actually turned it off, and that was the switch that controls the lasers. So nothing was getting excited. But I had to turn it off, and then I had to turn it back on, and then when I turned it on, I hadn't waited long enough, so I had to turn it back off and wait 15 minutes, when I had waited 10 the time before. And I'm there with somebody else, because I'm like a technician basically, and so I do most people's microscopy images. They come with me, but I do the actual tech work. I turned it off, and I think I was getting really frustrated. I'm like, okay, guess I'll turn it off again, because I'm doing everything wrong today and nothing's going right. And I said that out loud, and the girl with me was like, Audrey, it's okay. Audrey, we can stop. And I was like, oh shoot, sorry. I was kind of like joking around, but my bad. Also, before I go, nails. Kenzie did them for me. I went into her cosmetology class. This one, I came home from the cosmetology class, and I was doing dishes, and I was like freaking heaving on it, so it came off. I do still have I think I have press on. I have the nail, so if I could find press on glue, I can put it back on, but I don't know. I just filed them down a little bit because they're super long, and I was just like, whoa, I can't do this. But they're super manageable now. They're super cute, and I love them. I love her. Okay, I guess that's my big Audrey update. I leave the country probably like 12 days. Oh, that's crazy. And so I gotta get my visa still. Was gonna do that tonight, but then there was nobody home. Now when I get home, it'll be 9, and I don't think anybody will be able to take my picture, so I'll do that tomorrow. But hopefully I'll narrow down hostels tonight, and I haven't narrowed down what I'm doing in Thailand, because Matt and I are doing Cambodia and Vietnam together, and then I'm going on my own to Thailand. And so we have like our portion of the trip planned out, and I don't have my portion of the trip planned out, so I gotta get on that. Gotta know how long I'm staying in each day. I'm gonna do Chiang Mai in the north, Bangkok, where Bangkok is, and then I'm gonna do the islands in the south on the Gulf side, because it's not rainy season there. On the other side it's rainy season, which is like Phi Phi, Koh Phi Phi, and Koh Langan, but I'm not going there. So it'll be like Koh Samui, Koh Phagan, and Koh Tao. I don't know if I'll do all of them. I don't know if I'll do 1 or 2. Like, I don't know how many I'll do. I'll do one of them, and I don't know what order I'm doing those 3 areas in, so I gotta figure that out. But that was my meal, and that was my walk, and thanks for coming with me. And this background is gorgeous. I was scared to like sit here and talk, but I think I kept my voice pretty reasonable, and nobody's like in their backyards, and nobody's staring at me. Multiple people crossed me, nobody said anything, so yes, I'm not evil. That's where I have to walk home to. I'm trying to focus. It's not coming through that dark, actually, so maybe I'll be fine. TBH, I probably should be home, like, I think the rain's gonna be coming soon. Have you ever seen the rain? Oh, guys. Okay, sorry. Get on your summer playlist. I've made my summer playlist. It's called Canmore in Odd Johnso on Spotify. Find it. Sweet Disposition by Temper Trap, released 2009, might be the song of the summer. So far, it's my song of the summer. It is so freaking good. Also, another thing to check out is Take On Me, the cover by Captain Jazz, because it sounds like it is kind of bad. It's kind of bad. It sounds like 5 guys goofing off in their garage, which I think makes the song so beautiful, and that's exactly what it is. Other songs I've been listening to, Sweet Disposition. Oh, Jerk It Out by Caesars. That's a fun one. And I'll leave you with Game of Pricks by Guided by Voices, which I found from the British sitcom The IT Crowd. And yeah, if you're working with computers, you should read Microserfs, and you should watch The IT Crowd, because you'd probably be like, LOL, relatable, if you worked in IT at least. But it's really funny and I like it. But this has been long enough. I'm going to get going. I love you guys, and I'll see you all later. Bye!